The contents of the Logan Team System Plus is either a 24 or 40-inch aluminum guide rail with a rubberized base, a scaled edge, and a raised aluminum edge. Also included is a 3-depth position mat knife. Also included is a push-style bevel cutting head with retractable blade holder, start and stop indicator, and nylon guides that allow it to hook to the side of the straight edge. To install the blade in the 500 mat knife, first remove the blade knob and the blade cover. Install one Logan 270 blade, sharp side down onto the mat knife and replace the blade cover. Then replace the blade knob. To install the blade on the push-style bevel cutter, first remove the blade knob and install one Logan 270 blade sharp side down onto the blade holder and down into the blade slot. Then replace the blade holding knob. To adjust the blade depth on the 302 bevel cutter, find the blade depth adjustment screw on the bottom of the cutting head. Using a screwdriver, turn the screw clockwise to decrease the blade depth or counterclockwise to increase the blade depth. Make sure that the blade depth is set so the blade barely passes through the mat board and only scores into the slip sheet. To downsize a piece of mat board, first always use a slip sheet. Use the scaled side of the straight edge to make marks on the back of the mat board blank to indicate where the cut is to appear. Then use the opposite side of the straight edge to connect the lines. Adjust the blade depth on the mat knife to the standard thickness mat board setting. Use the rounded edge of the blade cover to ride on top of the aluminum guide rail. Holding the knife at a 45-degree angle, pull straight back to make your cut. To bevel cut an opening using the Logan Team System Plus, always use a slip sheet. Use the scaled side of the straight edge to mark out 4 borders on the back of the mat board. Use the opposite side of the straight edge to connect the lines. Repeat this process to mark all 4 borders. You may find it easier to tape the slip sheet in place when bevel cutting. Another tip is to mark an X in the middle of the opening to remind you what side of the lines the cutting head needs to ride on. Hook the cutting head onto the edge of the straight edge and align the start and stop indicator with the marked pencil line. Insert the blade and cut from line to line. Make sure you always retract the blade after each cut. Repeat this process for the remaining 3 sides. After the 4th cut, you will have a perfectly beveled mat.